My name is Martavius Jones. My full-time position is a financial advisor, but I also serve as the Super District 8 Position 3 representative on the Memphis City Council. Every time I hear about a homicide, it saddens me because there's a life that has ended, and we will never know what the potential was for that person that was the victim of that homicide. We could have had the next president. That person could have been the person that finds a cure for cancer, who could have gone someplace and been the next Hollywood superstar or the greatest teacher to ever live. We just have a life that ended, and so I'm saddened every time that happens. It has an economic effect on Memphis, and before we start talking about the homicide rate, I think we need to talk about crime in general and the cost that it has on Memphis and the taxpayers of Memphis and Shelby County. The taxpayers fund the court systems, so whenever you have a crime, whether it's a homicide or aggravated assault, it affects so we have costs to operate the courts, we have costs to operate the public safety, fire, police, and then when somebody goes into the hospital, if it's a young person, we have a high poverty rate here in Memphis. A lot of people may be uninsured, and those costs of treating somebody who's been a victim of whether it's a handgun crime or an aggravated assault, when there's not insurance to pick up those costs are paid for by the taxpayers. So it's largely we have higher taxes, and we don't have money to spend on other services that the city and that government can provide when everything is being spent towards crime and fighting crime. I think that a lot of our children really have not been exposed to careers, opportunities outside of what may be in their immediate vision, their immediate neighborhoods. I think that anybody, if they're exposed to something, if they're given the right mentorship, they're given an opportunity to see something different than what they see in their daily lives, the opportunity out there to know that there's hard work involved. I think that you will have an opportunity, and children could see something besides, or young people could see something besides being part of the criminal element. That small fraction that is, and I would like to emphasize that it's not the majority. When you look at any city, it is a small fraction of the total population that's causing this, and that's the case in Memphis.